Singapore, one of the safest countries on earth. But it wasn't always this way. We know that Racial Harmony Day commemorates the two racial riots of 1964. But unfortunately, this country has witnessed more. 1950, the Maria Hertog riots. A custody battle over a 13-year-old girl, Maria, who was adopted or fostered depending on who you ask. Che Amina took her in when she was only 5 years old. After the war, the Dutch parents wanted her back, and the colonial courts of Singapore agreed. This angered many, and the riot lasted for 3 days. 18 people were unalived. 1955, Hawke Lee bus riots. The Hawke Lee Amalgamated Bus Company had a history of poor labour relations. Workers went on strike. They demanded better pay, working conditions, and to recognise their union. Leftist students joined the protests. Police clashed with the crowd. When people saw that, they thought it was bullying, and more were rallied. This left 4 dead, including an American journalist who was covering the events. A year later, 1956, the Chinese Middle School riots. The Chief Minister ordered the deregistration of the Singapore Chinese Middle Schools Students' Union. In protest, students gathered and camped at their schools. The police entered the schools and cleared them. Forced out of the schools, the students headed for the city. Over the next 5 days, riots ensued. 13 people were unalived and more than 100 were injured. 1964 racial riots. Political friction over Malay rights and rage-bait propaganda climaxed when someone threw a bottle into a crowd who were on a foot procession for the birthday of Prophet Muhammad. The riots between the Chinese and the Malays lasted for days. A curfew was imposed and was finally lifted on 2nd August. However, peace was short-lived. A month later, on 2nd September, a Malay tricycle rider was murdered, and that triggered retaliatory stabbings and widespread attacks. A total of 36 people lost their lives. In 1969, racial riots first erupted in Malaysia and culminated in violent clashes in KL between Malays and Chinese. The violence spilled over into Singapore as rumours of the clashes fueled attacks between Malay mobs and Chinese triads. The riot lasted for 7 days and unalived 4 people. Then for years we had peace, until one Sunday in 2013, the Little India riot. A migrant worker, intoxicated, was struck and killed when trying to reboard his work bus. The crowd's anger turned into a riot. It lasted for hours, not days, but it was enough. Alcohol was blamed and a ban followed. Peace in Singapore wasn't given, it was built, but the work isn't complete. Fault lines still exist, and fault lines are easy to exploit. We need to continue to work on communal peace among Singaporeans and residents.